Hello and welcome to another review from Colour with Claire. Today I'm reviewing a Design Originals book. This is Hygge Happy, Colouring Pages for a Cosy Life. Now what does this word mean, Hygge? I hope I'm saying it right. Hygge. It's a Danish and Norwegian word which basically means coziness and well-being and contentment, and it's regarded as one of the characteristics of Danish culture. So things like when you get home from work after a really hard day and you just put your dressing gown on, your pyjamas on, and you know, get some nice chocolates or something, sit in front of the fire, and you're all cosy and warm. That is classed as hygge. So anything that makes you feel in a really good, content, happy mood. So it's all explained here, things like warm tea and coffee, sweet homemade treats, soft candlelight or firelight, warm socks, a cat on your lap and a soft blanket. So anything that's really cosy and content. So this is all explaining that. And as with these Design Original books, they always include really helpful paragraphs on different supplies that you can use, how you can use them, colouring techniques, all sorts of different rendering you can do, shading and blending, and then we have a few of the illustrations from the book that have been coloured for you to give you a bit of inspiration. So these pages are all really glossy texture, glossy covered pages, but the rest of the book is normal colouring paper, which we'll get onto in a moment. So all of these things have been pre-coloured for us to have a look at. So hygge is everything that's nice and beautiful and cosy and calm and lovely in the world, basically. And we move on now to our illustrations. So as I say, these are all normal colouring paper. There's no glossy surface to these. They do have a slight tooth to them, so perfect for coloured pencils, absolutely perfect for markers, pretty much anything you want to use on them. It is thicker than bog standard paper. It's not super thick card or anything, but it's thicker than printer paper. And every single one is single-sided. On the back of it, we do have some very light grey text and a little bit of room for you to write down your thoughts or inspirations when you've coloured that particular picture. So we've started off here with some different cakes, which makes anyone happy, I think. And on the back, it just tells you to indulge in things that you love. We have a beautiful fireplace with lots of candles. We've got these rather Scandinavian looking coffee pots and implements. And here's one that I've started to colour. And with this being a hygge book, I didn't want to have to worry or think about what colours I wanted to use and what they look like, and I want them to look perfectly smooth as if they've been printed, etc, etc. All the things I usually worry about when I'm colouring. You don't have to worry with hygge. It's trying to keep you in the most calm and content place that you can be. So all I did was just coloured them as if I was a small child colouring. Didn't worry about getting rid of any of the tooth or having to flatten it or it having to be perfect, etc. Just coloured it and I went out of the lines and it was great because I didn't have to worry, didn't have to think. So we have some beautifully opulent designed chairs. Lots of teapots and saucers, lovely pretty patterns, very pleasing to look at. So all these things, it really gives that feeling of being safe, things that are known, you know, home and home cooking, warm, cosy clothes, things like that. I would absolutely love to live in Denmark or the surrounding countries because it just sounds like it would be the most perfect, idyllic culture to live in, I think. Lots of cosy woolens. So I think the people of Denmark and surrounding countries, Norwegian people, they really value hygge as a part of you know, your well-being and your mental health, as well as anything else. It's really important in their culture that you feel secure and happy, and your surroundings reflect that, which is just a wonderful, wonderful way to live. We could all do with some more Hygge in our lives, I think. So this book is available on Amazon. It's $5.99 in the UK, and in the US it's $8.86, and again it's available on the Book Depository as well. I'll be leaving all the links in the description as usual. And now we have on the back cover just a few thumbnails of some more coloured images from the book. So all these design originals colouring books in this series from the publisher, Fox Chapel Publishing, they're all really, really well made. Not so much on like the quality of paper or anything, it's not, you know, artist edition paper or premium or anything like that, but in the way that they put their books together. So they give an introduction always of ways to help you colouring, and, you know, talking about the content of the book and things like that. So they really do make an effort to give you all this extra information and extra coloured pages instead of just it being a book of line drawings. So perfect book for wanting to chill out, relax and get a bit of Hygge in your life. I really hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you soon on Colour with Claire.